Lee Makwiny is an online content creator with a good reputation. But as of late, there is an opinion and a narrative that he is trying to drive outside there that I feel to differ with him on it in one of his latest video again. But before we go into this video, if you are watching me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed, consider using this time to subscribe so that any other time we release a video like this one, you get notified. And to everyone who have subscribed, thank you so much for allowing us to reach more people outside there. And in fact, we are doing very well. Again, also a quick reminder, we have a membership on this channel. Then we have also activated the super chat. In case we have a premium anytime, you can also super chat us. And to everyone who has joined the membership or whoever has super chatted us in our premium, thank you so much with any resource that you have helped us up to this level.
Support Raila Odinga is because of the other options available cannot really defeat William Samoei Ruto. And let us just be truthful, because we live in Kenya. Who are the possible presidential candidates who can be supported by the deep state or by President Uhuru Kenyatta against Ruto? There is Gideon Moi. Can Gideon Moi defeat William Samoei Ruto? There is Musalia Mudavadi. Can Musalia Mudavadi defeat William Samoei Ruto? Then there is, these guys have looked at all these options. In fact, in the past few weeks or months, 2 months, we've witnessed a lot of drama. Drama engineered by people who wants to push for Musalia Mudavadi. And that's why President Uhuru Kenyatta had to drive himself to Raila Odinga's residence. Because he believes it's not going to be possible for those guys to defeat Ruto the way they are thinking in their minds. And because there's that lack of options, Uhuru will have no option than to support Raila Odinga.
Now, I was in the comment section because obvious, I normally drop my comment there. But going through the comments, there is one comment that caught my eye. Of course, I'm not going to go into those negative comments, and there are many there. I will choose this one. And this is what the person had to say, one of the followers in that platform. Anybody can defeat William Ruto with the help of the state. You are not analyzing, but you are trying to convince us that Raila will be president. I think your analysis is based on wishes. You always intentionally ignore the reality. That is one of the comments there in that video. Now, I tend to agree with this comment. Lee is ignoring the reality here. Take the scenario of 2013. President Uhuru Kenyatta was seen as a weak candidate to contest against Raila Odinga during that election. And anyone can tell you here, Raila Odinga was sure bet that he is going to take over the presidency, being the prime minister that time. He was in the government, and Uhuru was his deputy prime minister. That is why even Raila could allow people like Musalia Mudavadi to walk out of ODM easily. Najib Balala and other people, Akina Ruto, they walked out of ODM easily, and he was sure that he's going to win that election. But what happened at the end of the day? President Uhuru Kenyatta won that election squarely, if that is what I can call it, being supported by a state, because that is what Lee is alluding to, supported by the state, then winning an election. Then I will say Uhuru Kenyatta won that election. So the Uhuru, who was very weak in 2013, won an election and became the president of the Republic of Kenya. These guys that Lee is calling weak candidate can be a shock to the ODM party. And that is the reality on ground. That is why You see, the deputy president, in his interview on Citizen TV, he was clear that his opponent is Raila Amolo Odinga. Actually, if you ask Ruto, who could he like to be his opponent in 2022, he will prefer to have Raila Amolo Odinga because of one thing. He knows very well that if you go to Central Kenya, most of the people in Central Kenya would prefer to vote for another person rather than Raila Amolo Odinga. And Ruto has a hand in Central Kenya politics. That's why he needs Raila, so that when they head to Central, at least he has a say there. But if you give Ruto someone like Musalia Mudavadi, you are going to find that Musalia Mudavadi has no problem with the Central people. So whoever wants to sell Musalia Mudavadi in Central people can have easy time to get some number of votes there. Let's say either they get half-half, or at least he will get something from Central region. Then if you come to Western, being backed with other communities, there is high possibility that Western people are going to vote for their own rather than going with the Raila Amolo Odinga. And that is why also ODM might not be happy with the move that ANC is making down there, because they know very well that the Western region is the ground that they take as their defense force to equalize any other vote that comes outside there. And now, Musalia Mudavadi together with Senator Wetangula, they are coming strongly to defend this vote, consolidate, and put in one bucket. So there is that rivalry, and that might be the reality on ground. So there is a gospel that was preached in Central Kenya about Raila Amolo Odinga all the way from 2013. That Raila, all those things that they said, and you can still remember them, anyone can tell how they demonize Raila Amolo Odinga just to make sure that Uhuru is consolidating. How they painted Raila that like as someone who can destroy an economy. That gospel has not yet been reversed, and I'm not yet to see Uhuru Kenyatta going with Raila Odinga in a campaign or in any rally in Central Kenya. Because of these things, I feel that it is very hard to sell Raila Amolo Odinga in Central Kenya compared to someone like Kalonzo Musioka, Gideon Moi, or even that Musalia Mudavadi that Lee is alluding to. Now, again, if we are talking about winning an election against President Uhuru's candidate, when you talk of Kalonzo Musioka, you are looking for Kamba votes. When you talk about Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula, you are definitely looking into Western region votes. When you talk about Ruto, you are talking about Rift Valley votes. So let's assume, what if that is the formula? So who will bring in Raila Amolo Odinga as his candidate? And then Ruto comes there, gang out with this One Kenya Alliance team. What do you think about this? Can these people deliver presidency against the President Uhuru candidature? I think still it is going to work out. And Mark, you should remember that there is high possibility that President Uhuru Kenyatta might be just trying to deal with the issue of Raila Amolo Odinga and not intending to support him come 2022. Because we have seen this thing working out there in favor of what president could prefer for. And that's why you see ODM will always get angry. And when they get angry, kama ile siku Ruto alikuwa nani, Gideon alikuwa anasoma the speech from State House. You see, ODM were angry, and when Uhuru has read these people also, when they get angry, he will drive to Raila Amolo Odinga home, have some tea there, get out with Raila Amolo Odinga, go and inspect project outside there. Then these people get satisfied that Baba will be the next president. I strongly believe that there is high possibility that President Uhuru Kenyatta might be just managing Raila Amolo Odinga and massaging the followers of Raila Amolo Odinga. But when the right time comes, Uhuru might have a different card to give outside there. Again, there is another comment that I read there in the comment section. Someone wrote there, when will you understand that the Odinga family is not wanted in Kenyatta Moi circles. This is another truth there. Actually, there is mistrust between the Odinga family and the Kenyatta family. That is how the fall started. So this thing has been playing out throughout as usual. Then my question, another question comes here. Because now, Uhuru has not had, these two families have never had that much differences with the deputy president. What if President Uhuru come out with this team, ila ameita, hii wanaita One Kenya Alliance, reconcile with his deputy, William Ruto, then bring this team together and endorse them to go for the president. Choose one of them. Then they agree on how they are going to work out. I think also this can work because remember, all of these people, they are all Kanu people. These are Kanu people, including Ruto and the team. So there is no way that these people will never work together. There is possibility the president can come and talk to these guys, bring them together, resolve problems, and then set them to go and work outside there. This might also be on table. And this is the truth. We cannot conclude and say that you can put, oh, president is pushed to a corner and he has no option but to support Raila Amolo Odinga. No way. I tend to disagree on this point. There are so many options that they can use. Once the state has decided they are supporting so and so, they will make sure that they put machinery to help and consolidate those votes. That's what I believe. Uhuru was weak and he got it. And now he became strong. So whoever you might see as weak, be who, even Kalonzo Musioka, can take over presidency once he gets some blessings and backing of the system. So this is the end of my video. Remember to subscribe, share, like, and comment. And see you in the next video. Thank you so much for reaching this far with us.